I remember when I was in elementary school, I used to have this crazy imagination, right? I used to think three main things. Now, y'all gonna think I'm crazy after I say what I used to believe. I could talk to trees and animals. Like that was my spirit thing. Like I could talk to trees and I could talk to animals. This is when I was a kid, y'all. Like listen, I was a kid when I thought this. As a kid, like I was destined to find like a dragon's egg and train that motherfucker up and be like Aragorn and flying a motherfucking dragon. And I was like, that was my dream. Like I was destined to find the last egg and be that, that dragon's rider, you know what I mean? There's a point to where I was going with this. Just give me a moment. I need to watch out for these kids nowadays when it comes to their mind and what they're going through in that present time. Everybody got their own time. So these kids got their own time. They got consciousness too, and their consciousness is different to understand than ours. We know our consciousness is in us. Me as a kid, my consciousness was plants and animals was talking to me. Like that was that, you know what I mean? So y'all gotta be careful when it comes to these kids nowadays growing up, and y'all bullying them and y'all not really understanding their intellect. Because they really, really smart. Because they got this outer being that's actually looking out for them. That's really what that is their outer being looking out for them, their ancestors. I really felt like I needed to speak on a couple things because I had a lot of conversations with people recently when it comes to royalty. Spiritually, you gotta think in your mind, everything being royalty around you. You royal. The moment you start thinking of yourself as royal, things are gonna match up. See, me as a kid, like my destiny was to find this dragon's egg and like be this dragon rider, you know what I mean? Be this king over motherfucking dragon. But then I'm starting to realize that the universe was just giving me signs to what my life really is, you know what I mean? I was in the shell for the motherfucking longest. When I say I was in the shell, I was really in the motherfucking egg because I didn't know what I was destined to be for the longest. I graduated high school and I had this flame in me, like I knew I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what that something needed to be, you know what I'm saying? When I graduated high school, I was moving back and forth from state to state. I didn't really get along with family and shit, so I was moving back and forth from state to state. The whole time I was like that, there was moments in where I had like mentors, and I felt like the universe was just giving me these mentors throughout my life because I was lucky as fuck being in them situations and coming out of them situations learning the shit that I know now. It wasn't really luck. Like, I feel like a bad person calling it luck because I know it was my ancestors looking out for me, my higher power looking out for me. He just put those figures in my life to make me a better person, you feel me? He was getting me up to that platform in which he wanted me to understand who he was. As soon as I understand who he was, he made sure that I had everything, you know what I'm saying? I had everything I needed. Like he left my life for a good minute, and I understand now as a man why he did that. Not even as a man, as a king. I understand now as a king why he left my life for that moment. Because he had no communication with me. He had no way to really explain to me what my purpose is. I just had to figure it out. So I start to think about what my life was like as a kid and the whole mission that I wanted to do. I wanted to search for this dragon egg. So now I'm searching for my mission. You feel me? Like that's the metaphor that God showed me in my past, and I'm searching for a mission. Throughout my whole life, I've been searching for what the fuck am I here for, you feel me? And I'm starting to figure that out more and more, what I'm here for. I had to like really build my faith up and put my faith in God to really understand it. And that was me coming out of that shell, me coming out of my egg, me hatching out of my egg when I moved to Colorado. I had $400 in my bank account when I moved to Colorado. Got in my motherfucking car with me and the pregnant girl, me and my pregnant baby. Said, you know what? The day I get down to Colorado, there's no break. I got out here 2 o'clock in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock. $200 left in my name. The only The only reason why I stayed in that hotel room for a whole week is because I had somebody looking out for me from Georgia that paid for my hotel room in Colorado for a week. A week. Me being out here higher up to the mountains, I'm way closer to my higher power. My life is kingly. This is me looking out for y'all. Alright? This channel, I'ma just repeat what I said in my last video if I said it clearly enough. This channel is literally for those who need to strengthen their spirituality. This channel is literally for those who sit in a corner and don't know who the fuck they are. This channel is for those people who need a laugh. This channel is for those people who need answers. I love each and every one of you in the name of Jesus. And I say that with all my heart. And I want y'all to know the truth about me. So in the next 3 months, I want y'all to, I want to get as many subscribers, not for the fame, not for any of that shit. It's for the experience that I'm finna have. I'm finna go through a whole new experience. And I'm finna take the camera with me, you feel me? And it's about to be big for me, and I want it to be big for y'all. I want it to impact y'all too, in some way, shape, or form. I'm just gonna give y'all a hint. What I'm doing, marijuana is a big thing. It's a big topic in the world, in the United States right now. And I smoke marijuana in a spiritual way to help me get really uplifted with God. Where I'm finna go is I've never been before in this world. I'm going to a new place. I'm leaving Colorado and I'm going to a new place. And it's gonna be a whole new experience for me, and a whole new experience financially, and a whole new experience medically, if I put it like that. And I want y'all to experience it with me. By the end of the year, I'm just gonna say this. Be a business owner. AJ the King.